you again. You... As you wish. You mean... I'm afraid not. I trust you can see yourself out. Still here?
Citizen? Ah, you've returned. Do you have any... Of course. What... Yeah. What? Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him? As magistrate, I hereby declare him an enemy of... I don't believe so, no. So now you're an expert on Roman law, are you? Listen to me. If ever there was a time to dispense with legal procedure, it would be now. Then perhaps you would prefer the feeling of now is not the time for cowardice. Anyway, despite my weapons ban, it's been my experience one can always find a weapon if one... Thank you.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? You stay away from my money! Oh, do us all a favour and drink hemlock, Caput Murder.
You, Tantalus, just as the ocean, but the blood. There is the blood. Some help. It is better than.
Make sure you stay away from that empty shrine. It's going to collapse at any moment. Welcome back. Well, help, but... You mean the Great given away its position so prominent? Unfortunately, you see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to be. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the temple. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated? Unless somebody figures out a... Gladly. Personally, they're an ingenious feat of Roman engine. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpine. Hey, not so loud. I'm not saying it's impossible. But you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines, but there's one thing that puzzles me. Or it could mean that there were Greeks who really built this place. If only there was a way. Of course. Nice to talk. Welcome. You wouldn't say but once you get... Oh, I just mean they weren't some people, which and good. The first... Good question. It's best if I say no more, but... Well... Nice to talk.
Greetings, I'm Joe. My friend, your words in... I hope...
Feeling all right? I wish. Some people here need proper medical care, not the half-baked hanging. Just don't get sick or injured here. I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm tired and out of my depth, and Oh, this shrine was in kind of strange to set up a clinic, but the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god. Well, she used to run the clinic until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day this changes everything. She kept the last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, and then she shut herself in the palace. But she's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead. But I really wish I could reach her, because one of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off. And I just know Njaab would know how to treat him. You did? That's... Willowback. I should have known. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of... Thank you. That's a...
I hope you're coping.
I have nothing to say to you.
Salve.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die in here?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Galerius, what happens when you die?
You're not going to die anytime soon, Dooley.
My mother told me, when you die, a ferryman helps you cross a river and your spirit lives on in the underworld. Is that true?
Well, yes, but...
Is it true that if you were good, you get to go to Elysium, but if you were bad, you get punished forever and ever in Tartarus?
Something like that, but...
If I die and go to Tartarus because they say I've been bad?
I'm not going to let that happen to you, Dooley. I promise.
Thank you, Galerius. Thank you.
Now, I have more work to do, but I'll visit you again soon, alright?
Alright, Galerius. See you then.
Salve again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and... it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them? You're toying with me, right? Wait, you're not kidding, are you? That's the only way you could have known. You're a bit like... oh, what was his name? Sisyphus. Yeah, that's the one. Old King Sisyphus. Sisyphus was a Greek king a long time ago. For daring to think he could outsmart the gods, he was given a terrible punishment. He was forced to push a great boulder up to the top of a hill. Only, just as it reached the top, it would roll all the way back down to the bottom, forcing him to start over and over and over again, for all eternity. Just like you. Actually, now that I think about it, there are a bunch of old stories about the gods punishing people by making them do the same futile task over and over. Tantalus was made to grasp at fruit on a tree he could never quite reach. The Pleiades had to keep fetching water in a sieve. Oh, and Ixion was strapped to a wheel going round and round forever. But on the bright side, at least you're not stuck in the underworld like they all were. Anyway, I don't know which god you managed to upset to get yourself into this position, friend, but you seem all right to me. So, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing whatever I can to help you. And you just focus on finding a way to break the cycle you're in. Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy. I know when I'm not wanted. May fortune smile on you, friend. I saw you slide down that rope before, and strange, too, since that... Oh, of course! Anyway, I'm sorry to ask. Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley. Do you think you could use the device again? Look, I'll tell you everything. Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush. All right. Salve again. Now. I've bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough. Because Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley. That's nonsense, of course. Glad. I can't see how I could vote for either camp. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. Oh, I don't give it much thought, but I say, let's spend less time arguing about... All right. Fortune smile on you, brother. Salve again. Now. Brilliant! You did it! Well done! This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean. Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her. What I really want to do is walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequence... You mean, aside... You see, Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestal, but at the same time, she's just so... kind. I don't know what to do. Now that I hear you say that out loud, what I need is a go-between. Someone who can... What do you say? Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her... Thank you.
Ave again. Oh my. I take it people are quite... I suppose it's quite... Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and with... The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me.
Fortune
And then
smile on
you would find a
brother.
way to satisfy your curiosity. But to be honest, I've often... Let's do it your way. You just keep it... You really don't know. I am one of the priestesses, charged with keeping the sacred... Vesta is the mother goddess of hearth. Put simply, I tend... Why? So that we continue to honor our gods. It's vital that we keep them... You know, I'm... I apologize. Have you spoken with any... I really think you should. Go around. I know, I just... Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly... She was always so chatty. Always seek... And then... She withdrew, stopped working and became... But she just looked at us with this haunted stare. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she said... But there is a small chance that she... I just... Thank you. And did you notice anything? Oh, keep asking Livia's... Oh, how lovely. It just happens to be my favorite, too. Who do I have to thank for this? I see. So, it's from Galerius, then? Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows. That man is a wonderful human being, and my favorite person in the world. But he is the least subtle, secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there each morning, looking at the flower, tell that adorable oaf that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn then... I hope... Come back.
Don't you just love springtime? Salve again? Now. Thanks. Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, I wish there was... All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coin. In the rock tunnel, near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, Unfortunately, one of those golden hunt. If you can figure out how to get past it. Well, I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small... One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock. My father told me to run into the house for his axe. But by the time I got back, he was... My mother died of a broken heart soon after. And things went downhill from there. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing. I was stored one night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door, but there were more of them. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters. Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, everybody was running down toward the river, screaming, and I got swept up with them somehow. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. That's what I thought too. See, I finally had my own farm again, until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the gold. So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the... But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. Forget I said that last. Thanks, friend. Anyway... Alright, friend.
Vague. And did you... yes. What else? Now keep asking people. Live... Come...
Salve again? No. I've bounced the idea around, but from what I hear, maybe that's not such a bad thing. And how could you know that? I mean, I don't... Well, in that case, we need to find a way to make sure Malleolus... If you can do that, and Sentius is the only can... All right.
What now? Whatever.
Still here? You again. I trust you.
Fresh meat, huh?
I have not.
Salve. Welcome. Nice to...
Vague.
Stop right there. Thank you for your service to the Empire.
Filthy, lying degenerate!
Don't you just love springtime?
You look well, my sartorial friend.
Oh, the moon.
You again. My name is Marcus Malleolus Gurgin. You mean my heterochromia? I am guilty of nothing more than having different colored eyes. And I'm hardly the only person with the condition. Alexander the Great had it too, as it happens. I like to think it is simply the way the gods have chosen to mark a natural-born ruler. Nothing more. Well, I am not suffering from any delusion. Unlikely, because it simply is... Are you insane? You barge into my villa, uninvited, and then make outrageous demands? Why would I withdraw from an election I'm bound to win? You fool.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
All right.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Wonder how much one of these... You there! I'm sorry, no idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the... And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream, but I would like to... Tell me, do you have any idea how... And here I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly, 1 or 2 of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste. I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella. He's with the ability to transmute organic... Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees. And even if we were to split all those riches between the 2 of us... Excellent. So the first question... Now, I have a plan, but... No problem. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the mood. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried... And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum. With a... And would you like to get... Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to... Oh, gods, no! Have you tried... No. Here's what I propose. You give your bow to me. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of dark, but make no mistake, this is a dangerous, but in my experience, all the best adventures. Now, you must... I'm more of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful. When Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind. Because the gods would see you, of course. So... Wonderful. Now, this is a... And here we are. Now, I've gone and unlocked the shrine. It's just...
Help! What?
Stop, right? Thank you.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff. Is that you, partner? Wonderful. And yet you did. And now, here we are. With me out here. No, technically, I never said that. It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference. Oh, I do. You're just gonna have to take your chances. The bow, now. I would reconsider my position quickly, but you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest. And they can be, you know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill a man. Let's find...
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic. You're not supposed to be here. My beloved Galatea. My beloved Galatea, my attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And, worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that. And do you think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me. Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left a message, and now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her. But as soon as I began my work, what's so special? What do you mean, the same voice? Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound simple, but now that I think about it, they were. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice... Wait! You're trying to steal her away from me! Liar! You tried. Give me one good... What? Wait. So you're saying you weren't coming for us? So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh gods, I feel it's the air coming. But the only way to fix it. At least that way she'd be golden again.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
And you... And... Lie and... What do you mean? But... Lie... What? Wait. So what it... At least...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Salve, friend. Well... Don't you just love springtime?
Salve. Hello there, friend. May I... Are you well, stranger? Have you... Very well. Hello there, friend. Well, I'll take your word for it. Now you're talking. Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? All right, all right. Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I suppose you're right. Here's your now. What? I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the... You promised to tell me where I could get one of me... What is this? Don't even talk.
Name's Wolfie. What business? Willow Bar. Finally, some relief. I've been... It was too much. No idea. It's the rheumatism. It starts with... I know that's not an excuse. And I know I'll leave him alone from now on. I'm going to go and clean up the griff.
Ah, a new face. Salve. What demon or spirit? You went snooping in his... Have you... Really? Poor fellow. I've heard that can really... Really? That's... Well, Malleolus is... My vote isn't... Nice to...
You, Sisyphus, at Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? You're here, and you're not like... Ugh, coming on a... I take... Let's just... All right. I love your clothes. Oh, and you... What was that? Let's just... You know... Straight to bit. As a matter... I'm happy to tell you all of... So... Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. Ha! It's hardly my fault if people misunderstand the terms of a deal. I mean, it... Certainly... Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day... Now, she just stands around, caked in fi... Whatever... You know... I'm happy, so... I think of it this way. I have something of value. Simple. Simple. Oh.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Just as the ocean, but it... You think you wish to know. It is better for you if you remain... The new...
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like
Thank you. Domitius doesn't usually let it. What? You are. You. And I'm hot. I like. Well. Unlike. You are.
I'm not supposed to talk. An intriguing proposition. Go on. Perhaps you're not as silly as those clothes make you look. What makes you say that? You know, I may have the very thing you're looking for. Some time ago, when he still cared for me, he wrote me a love letter. Only, he used the wrong name. Now, addressing one's wife by the wrong name is not unheard of among philandering Romans. But in this case, the name he got wrong was his own. I confronted him about it, and he stammered through some incoherent response. I let it go, eventually, and yet... but... Oh, aren't you charming? I'm quite sure it seems our interests are aligned. But first, I want you to bring me... Oh, don't look at me like that. I know this must be hard for you. You mean, aside from the fact that I'm lost because there's barely any left in the city? Let me tell you something about Malleolus. He talks a lot about, after all I've done for him, counseling him through his He said it was for my own good, and that my drinking was unbecoming of tonight. At his victory party, I'm going to get good and I am so... Thank you. Now, perhaps you... What? He's... Oh no. Give me that immediately. Another copy. No. What? No. It was a lie of a mission. You were planning this all along and you did... I curse you. I curse you. This is outrageous.
You again. Why would I... So, it finally caught up with me. I suppose that makes you... what? One of Nero's assassins? So, you're not going to kill me? Oh, so much... Fine. I'll have Domitius notify the priestess of my... There! You got what you wanted.
Sir? Are you under duress, sir?
I've just had a change of heart.
But you were on track to be magistrate, sir. All that work, all that money wasted.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
As you wish, sir.
Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election. Unless any new challengers are nominated by nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default. That is all.
Salve. Don't even talk to me.
A new face, Arve. I don't, I'm afraid. Well, Malleolus has withdrawn. Why do you... Oh, what a good idea. Certain. See you... Arve again. It'll be... Why do you up? As I said, I'm planning to hold... As you... See you again.
What now? He's not here. Dunno. The little Capet murder escaped earlier this morning, while I was taking Yulia to the clinic. He can't have gone far. Tell him the punishment he gets for coming back on his own. What?
Arve.
Isn't this temple imposing? Salve, friend. Welcome to life under... Ah, we've all... I still... All right.
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there.
That's the...
What?
Why do...
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help.
It's too late if I backed out now. I just wish that... I'll go...
What you did was... Please,
There was a... Ah. Really? That's incredible. Oh, what a relief.
What are you doing?
I don't know what to say.
What?
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up. Get your strength back.
What?
We'll
That you
celebrate
just
properly
saved a
when you're
person
ready.
and in the...
I will. Thank you, Ulpius.
That's...
I will. Oh, was there... You mean my life story? Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't, cut out for that kind of life. It was a good life for a while. We must have had 100, but they fell on deaf ears. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could. I remember diving into the river and then... Our priestess equity, but if that's the case, I mean, I've seen that they've never physically hurt any. They've got people running scared because I doubt it. I suppose. Or.
Feeling all... I'm Lucretia, and I'm tired. My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the... I would have so I waited for the right time to... As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our mood. I could barely see for the smoke. And the next thing I remember... It's all right. Say what you will about this, and while there's no shortage of snake... Glad... That...
What is it, citizen? He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to. Can't ask for much more. I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing all right for myself. 12 years, not anymore. She's probably figured out. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets. Then some Genetricum fugitor tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him. Blacked out and woke up near here. No. Ah, don't be. A Seneca the... That said, I don't see why not. I'm not sure why you said it like... Alright?
Arve. Interesting. Yes, I suppose that